Well, not really sequence break if it's designed in the game, but it's definitely going ahead in the area before you're supposed to. So first things first, Mont Black. You defeated a demon wall. Impressive, Kupo. The Society of Antiquaries sends you this with their compliments. Presented in gratitude for laying open a new avenues of research into the past. Ooh, Electrum is actually very much a very necessary thing. You defeated another demon wall. Impressive, Kupo. The Society of Antiquaries sends you this with their compliments. Presented in gratitude for discovering and providing new insights into the times of King Wraithwall. A warp mote and 600 gil. So you command an Esper now. Impressive, Kupo. Uric sends you this with his compliments. An epic tale embark I now to write, of you whose deeds shall give voice to silent muse. So 2 Arcani and 2 teleport stones. So, any new marks? We have the Gill Snapper. This is one of the more difficult hunts to do. So, the Gill Snapper. Rank 3, available in the Giza Plains during the rain. A degenerate tortoise that once menaced Giza Plains is returned, and it may be my fault. Please, I need your help. Are you going to speak to the petitioner, Kupo? You'll sign on the hunt? Excellent, I'm counting on you, Kupo. Remember, I'm just the intermediary. You'll want to speak with the petitioner in person if you want to know the details. That confirms the contract. Now then, let me tell you where this petitioner might be found, Kupo. So, now. Good luck hunting your mark, Kupo. Each kill will make win you greater renown within the guild. But what's this? Going to ask about the Gill Snapper, are you? You got some drive in you, boy. I can learn a thing or two from you. Been sitting on my tail so long that it's likely to sprout roots. Maybe it's time I went on a hunt myself. So yes, believe it or not, we will actually have a partner. Bonsat will actually go with us on the hunt. And trust me on this, you're going to want to have Bonsat with you because the Gill Snapper is like how the Rock Toys is. We're going to be getting a lot of damage dealt to us because of it. In the meantime, though, let's go to the Sand Sea. There should be some new magics for me to buy, but most importantly, I need to have enough gil left over to get into this new area that we're going to be going to. Because we're actually going to be going to the Nalbina Fortress, believe it or not. For 2 reasons. One, we got all these ones here, and I think one of them is actually here. So we have the White Moose. The White Moose from Sorbet. I'm in something of a fix. A monster is made off with an item of great importance to me. I seek the aid of a hunter to win it back, Kupo. So the White Moose is a very powerful monster. And Sorbet is actually the Moogle from Moogling. The Ringworm. The Lesser Dragon from Balzac. I have to make frequent trips through the Wester Sand. Last time, I met more than my match. Need a hunter to clear the way. Next up, we have the Merilith. This thing. I hate this thing. A friend wishes to make an exceptional toast, so I want to send him an exceptional serpent wine. You get to slay the exceptional serpent. This one's actually inside the sand, inside of Lowton. No, it's actually inside the Sand Sea. Yeah, so it's actually inside the Sand Sea for that one. The Enklados. There's a creature on Osmond Plain. Kill it. This is how one summons a hunter, is it not? Good. I will be waiting. Kill thing for me. Okay. So that's actually in Jahara where we're going to for the story. And finally, the Crocodile. I lost a ring and I must have it back. I wait on Giza Plains. Come during the rains. We have to talk to Sadine. So there we go. Now, first things first, we need to talk to... I believe you're up here. Tomaj. Hey, Vaughn, something I can help you with? No, actually. That's right, I gotta talk to the barkeep over here. About the bill, have you? Then you know I'm in need of an ingredient most rare. Naturally, a mark is involved, or I wouldn't need a hunter. I've received an order for a fine serpent wine, a gift to thank someone for rescuing a person of importance or some such. But I lack the ingredients to file the order. We're talking about an exceptional serpent wine, so only the finest ingredients will do. Will you help me make the serpent wine? Splendid. Now, no wine can be made without a proper must, and the only serpent wine must of the legendary Merilith will do here. Starting to see why I need a hunter? Defeat this Merilith and bring me the serpent wine must. If you enter the Zertanian caverns from the Westersand, you should be able to find the Mertherlin. That said, I searched high and low with no luck. I wish I had more time to look around, but I wouldn't do to leave the tavern for so long, so I gave up and decided to post a bill. So Marlith, the hunt begins. I hate this thing. I cannot stress that enough. I hate this thing. Pretty much you have to go into one part of the Zertanian caverns, which guess what? They're all filled with sand now. You can explore the Zertanian caverns as much as you want, for better or for worse. And the thing is, inside the Zertanian cavern, the Merilith, the fight can go wrong so fast. Like, even with the Carcutta, this thing, if you don't have the proper means of dealing with it, will kill you. It's quite powerful. I don't like it. You also have to wait like 6 minutes in real time in order to be able to get to spawn, so really it's only 2 minutes. It looks like nobody's got any new armor, but I can sell some stuff. Okay, now what I need to sell, I need the Arcana, I need the Electrum, Foul Flesh can go away, Batwing can go away, that can go away, that can go away, Pebble, Jewel, Bone Fragments, the Green Ooze, the Solid Stones, Earth Stones, Yensa scales, large feathers, bent staffs, blah, 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 you know the drill. Right, everything else here I need to keep. Let's see what we got in the bazaar. We've got a lot of stuff. Large gloves. The blazer gloves. Iron forged blade, that is just an iron sword. Like spear light, that's Rain of Tears. Aqua Shot, perfect. We got water bullets. We got ourselves the water bullets, boys and girls. Alright, so now where we're gonna go is we're gonna go back over this way and we're gonna go over to the I'm gonna go over to the south gate, primarily just to use the teleport stone, so then we can get everything we need. So as you can see, the rains are on in Giza. So, teleport to the Nalbina Fortress. And looky who's over here. Who are you? Oh, July. I'm working, in case you hadn't noticed, and the sooner I finish, the sooner I head out of this Chocobo Fedor and back home in Arcades. Can I go this way? How long are we going to wait out here, sir? With Leviathan and her fleet sunk, I couldn't help but wonder if we should desert our post? The Empire doesn't look kindly upon deserters, Gibbs. Of course, but our commanders did go down with the others in the yacht. If we don't receive new orders, we're likely to just stand here until our armors rust. I thought we might find a way to transfer to a new division. You want to end up fighting on the front lines? No, sir. Only it's so boring here. A proper soldier never leaves his post until he's relieved. If that means staying until your dying day, so be it. More like you'll be shipped off to the battle long before that, though. Fair enough, sir. But what would have it be here? Here, of all places. Soldier does not complain about his post, Gibbs. Granted, it's hot, the city reeks of sweat, and I've sand in places that has no right to be. And I'll never get the stink of chocobo out of my nose. That reminds me, the ones at Lord Vane's appointment ceremony, a gift of your family, weren't they? I hope to forget. The fewer what know about that, the better. What's to be ashamed of? You ought to be proud. Your family raises some of the finest in the Empire. Finest what? Sorry to say I couldn't attend the appointment ceremony. This place does stink, and by no mistake. Better finish my work here and be off. Can't go back to Arcades smelling like this. So this is to be your little clue about chocobos. So hello, Gertie. Well, hello there. You are no stranger to the yellow birds behind me, I'm sure. Yes, my friends, I speak here of the chocobos, Kupo. These noble birds make for excellent steeds. Fleet of foot and sturdy of limb, arduous journeys fly by atop a chocobo, Kupo. Only 800 gills should you wish to hire one. Sounds fair. What's that? You've not ridden a chocobo? Not to worry. Just be mindful that you have a limited amount of time for your ride, Kupo. Off you go now. Quite a treat watching the world fly by, perch in the saddle, Kupo. So here are how chocobos work. You have a limited amount of time to ride them, and you have the ability to sprint. With sprinting, you are able to run faster than before, as well as you are able to ignore enemies. Enemies will not attack you when you are on a chocobo, for some odd reason. And this is how we get into a new area that we're not supposed to technically go to yet until later in the game. Bring the chocobo up to Gibbs. You there, this way is off limits. You have to turn back. What's the trouble there, Gibbs? Back. Keep it away. You're not afraid of the chocobo, are you, Gibbs? Your family's held Titacha Downs for generations. Surely you're used to them by now. The family, that's what I'm on about. Blast the family and their chocobos. You grew up in the capital. You wouldn't understand. Thanks to my family, I smelled so strongly of chocobo the first time I went to the capital, the women wouldn't even give me the time of day. I had to save up for months to buy a Vieira cologne to mask the stench before I was able to find somebody who'd marry me. If I come back stinking of chocobo, she'll leave me for a certainty. I'm not so sure of how much longer I can stand it. It's probably too late already. Enough is enough. Blimey. Blast, a member of the Imperial Army running from a chocobo. To your post, Gibbs! To your post! Titacha Downs, eh? Thanks to you, I've got what I need, and far sooner than I'd hoped. I'm an Arcades street ear, see? That soldier's wife hired me to find out about his family. He'd always been very secretive about his past, and she was rightly concerned. Well, my work here is done. Back to Arcades with me to collect my fee. It's a big city, but who can say? Perhaps I'll see you there someday. Farewell, and thank you. So you don't get anything for doing this, except for the fact that you can head off now to the Morsof High Wastes. So welcome, folks, to the Morsphoran High Wastes. This place has enemies galore that are not meant to be fought at an early stage after beating the, Tomb of Wraithwall. These enemies are in their high 20s to 30s. They sound perfect for me to murder. And as always, there are elementals, there are wolves, there are many things here. So where we want to go is actually up over this way. There's actually a hidden Esper here that we will be dealing with way later in the game. But more importantly, we need to go over this way. Here we have some Seek. I love the little noises the chocobos make too. They're so adorable. So as you can see, red areas mark areas you cannot get in with your chocobo unless you dismount from them. So, if you try and go into them, you must dismount to proceed. Dismount. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this content and wish to see more, why not check out one of these other playlists that are on the side right over here. Also, be sure to leave a like, comment, and possibly subscribe if you wish to keep up to date with the channel going forward. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you all for future episodes.